Banti sa kalaman Tasya.
Derte!
Terence Crawford has reportedly joined Manny Pacquiao's training camp, offering guidance as Pacquiao prepares both mentally and physically for a potential clash with Floyd Mayweather. Crawford's presence brings an extra layer of strategy and high-level experience to the camp.
Pride of the Philippines, hailing from Sarangani Province. He has defeated 8 current Hall of Famers inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. He is the 8th Division World Champion. Please welcome back to the sport of boxing, the legend Manny Pacquiao!
What up, man? Great job. Great job.
Every day you work on this?
It's a good day.
Tough, yeah.
Every day is a
Interestingly, the two fighters who were once considered rivals are now working together in the gym. Fans once dreamed of seeing them face off, but today they train side by side, exchanging knowledge, refining techniques, and motivating one another to improve their craft.
Sure that in your daily routine, training routine like that, make sure that all the techniques, strategy, combination, like, you know, it's accurate to your opponent's style.
Crawford has also spoken highly of Pacquiao, describing him as a once-in-a-generation icon whose accomplishments, discipline, and fighting spirit have influenced boxers around the world.
Hard work ain't never killed nobody. And we working.
Meanwhile, analyst Max Kellerman believes Terence Crawford has reached the same elite tier as Manny Pacquiao. According to Kellerman, the two fighters now stand on nearly equal ground, especially after Crawford's impressive victory over Canelo.
The situation, guys. No one has ever been a 4-division champion in boxing. Not a real one. Oh, Pacquiao won 8 and Oscar De La Hoya won 11 and this one won 15. No, I'm talking about Ring Magazine champ or lineal champ. You are the champion of that division.
Get them all.
Forever, the record was 3 by Henry Armstrong. Manny Pacquiao was the first dude to really win 4. Floyd gets credit for 4 for beating Canelo, but that wasn't at the junior middleweight limit. I don't count that.
Right.
I don't count that.
Right.
Terence Crawford just joined Manny Pacquiao as the only legit 4-division champion in the history of boxing.
Legit.
And he did it by jumping middle. He came lightweight, junior welter, then he won a belt at junior middle, not the whole championship, and then skipped middle to fight Canelo Alvarez for the undisputed, for the Ring Magazine super middleweight championship of the world, and left no doubts, including with Canelo, who was all class after the fight but knew what had just happened.
As for Manny Pacquiao, he has been putting in intense work ahead of the expected bout with Floyd Mayweather. His camp is focusing heavily on improving strength, speed, and stamina to ensure he performs at his absolute best in the ring. During training, Pacquiao spends a great deal of time working on the pads, perfecting his combinations while improving timing and accuracy so each punch lands with maximum precision and impact. Pacquiao has often said that boxing is more than a career for him, it's a passion. After spending time away from the sport, he admits he truly missed the competition and now dedicates himself completely to demanding daily training routines.
I missed boxing for 4 years. It's good for me, for my body, because I've been in. I started boxing when I was young, so good for my body to rest for 4 years, and then now I come back. I feel like, the passion, the fire in my eyes to work hard, like that, is still there.
This time around, Pacquiao believes he is entering the fight better prepared. With years of experience and lessons learned, he feels confident that this matchup could look very different from their first encounter.
A lot on that fight. Way back 2015, I think we become mature right now and how to handle it, and I hope that it will not happen again, the way it is last 2015. It's the experience is not really 100%, but I'm hoping for this time around, no more excuses, especially to my condition, and also for everything. I'm so excited and ready to the fight.
Consistency has also been a key focus in camp. Pacquiao approaches every workout with discipline, including stick drills and conditioning sessions designed to keep him sharp and ready for the challenge ahead.
So then we have 1, 2, 3. Sakit niya pagbasok. Utot ng paa mo. No. Very heavy place. Heavy place. Kuha pa din sa nila. Pahugot sumay mo. Saan?
Veteran trainer Teddy Atlas recently broke down the potential matchup between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, examining the strengths and weaknesses of both legendary fighters. When it comes to age, Atlas considered the two evenly matched since both are experienced veterans. However, in terms of wear and tear, he gave Mayweather a slight advantage because his defensive style has allowed him to avoid taking too much damage throughout his career. Atlas also evaluated reflexes and timing, suggesting Pacquiao may have a slight edge due to his recent fights against strong opponents like Mario Barrios, which helped keep his instincts sharp. Mayweather's inactivity, on the other hand, could slightly affect his rhythm early in the bout. Regarding power, Atlas acknowledged Pacquiao as the more natural puncher, while Mayweather's physical size helps balance the equation. Speed was considered even as well, Mayweather known for his smooth and efficient movement, while Pacquiao brings explosive hand and foot speed. Defensively, Mayweather clearly stood out, widely regarded as one of boxing's greatest defensive technicians. Still, Pacquiao's defensive abilities remain solid in their own right.
In a chart of advantages, disadvantages at this point for both these, these iconic fighters, right? At this point. All right, number one. Advantage, disadvantage, age, right? I put even. They each get a check. They're both old, right? So that's number one. The number two was who's got less miles on the odometer. And because of the defensive style of Mayweather, I gave a check to Mayweather having the edge here. I mean, besides the Marquez fights, Pacquiao's been in some tough fights, right? Reflexes and timing and other boxing elements. Well, I gave the check to Pacquiao. At least he's had some fights, or at least one real fight, Barrios recently. And yeah, Mayweather's fresher, but inactivity could affect his time.
When discussing conditioning, Atlas leaned slightly toward Pacquiao, noting his recent intense training camp. Although Mayweather has always maintained excellent physical shape, Pacquiao's active competition could provide an advantage. Atlas also mentioned the mental side of the fight. Mayweather might carry confidence from winning their first bout, but Pacquiao's continued activity keeps him sharp. In the end, Atlas suggested the matchup could be extremely close, emphasizing that styles often determine outcomes in boxing.
Especially early in the fight. So next one, power. Well, the guy who's always been a naturally better puncher. Not the naturally bigger guy, though, so that equals it out a little bit, evens it out. The naturally bigger guy is Mayweather, but the natural puncher was always Pacquiao. He gets a check. Speed. Who gets the edge there? Well, Mayweather always fast, always smooth, always fluid. And Pacquiao, I mean, tremendous hand and feet speed, foot speed. I give them both the check. No advantage. Defense, well, the forte and the reason he could fight so long for Mayweather has always been, he's been a wizard. He's been a defensive magician in the ring. I mean, Pacquiao gets hit more, but, you know, he's a good defensive fighter. He's been great, but Mayweather's the man there. Conditioning. Hey, Floyd lives clean. He always seems to be in...
Sports broadcaster Ade Oladipo also shared his perspective, questioning why so much attention continues to focus on aging legends like Floyd Mayweather. By the time another fight happens, Mayweather could be approaching 49 years old. Oladipo argued that boxing should start giving more attention to the younger generation of fighters, pointing to names like Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney, and Teofimo Lopez as the sport's exciting future. While he acknowledged Pacquiao's impressive conditioning, especially after his strong showing against Mario Barrios, he expressed uncertainty about Mayweather's readiness for a serious competitive fight, considering most of his recent appearances have been exhibitions.
When's it gonna stop? When are we gonna stop rolling out these old-timers? And Floyd is an old-timer, people. I think he's gonna be 49 by the time this fight rolls around. When are we gonna stop wheeling them out? Like, let it go. Let the youngsters come through and let them take the shine. Like, it's just getting... Honestly, it's getting crazy. And I say all this, I will watch it. Of course I will watch it because I'm a big Floyd fan and a big Manny Pacquiao fan. But like, the youngsters need their time to shine now. We've got a good group of youngsters. Good group of youngsters. I was in Vegas to watch Ryan Garcia. I looked around the ring. I saw Shakur Stevenson. I saw Keyshawn Davis. I saw Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez. Like, we've got a good bunch. Let them have their shine. Don't need to see this anymore. Honestly, I really don't. Manny Pacquiao is in great shape, right? We saw him against Mario Barrios. I mean, he could have been a world champion. We haven't seen Floyd for a while. Obviously, he's been doing his exhibitions. He always looks in.
Oladipo also highlighted several rising stars and potential blockbuster matchups in the sport. Fighters like David Benavidez, known for his aggressive style and powerful presence, could face major challenges against top contenders such as Dmitry Bivol or Artur Beterbiev. He praised the fearless mindset of these fighters who continue to pursue the toughest opponents available. Oladipo also mentioned upcoming major events, including Naoya Inoue possibly facing Junto Nakatani at the Tokyo Dome, an event expected to attract massive interest. He also discussed Claressa Shields' dominance in women's boxing and the importance of developing young British talent like Conor Benn. According to Oladipo, the long-term success of boxing depends on promoting new stars while still honoring legends like Mayweather and Pacquiao.
This fight's going to be a 6-rounder, an 8-rounder, a 10-rounder. I don't know what size gloves they're using. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know, people. I don't know. It is what it is. Look, maybe I'm putting too much stock into it. Let them just have their fight. Again, I do want to know what's going to happen with Provodnikov, Pacquiao. I'm guessing that probably is cancelled. Like, if you're Pacquiao, why on earth would you fight Provodnikov when you've got the Mayweather check waiting for you? And if you're Mayweather, same thing. Why would you fight Mike Tyson in the Congo when you've got the Pacquiao check waiting for you? And we are led to believe both are under financial strain. I don't necessarily believe that, but this will make them good money. If they are, they're going to walk away with a nice 8-figure check each for what will probably be a glorified sparring session. I know Pacquiao's spoken about in the last couple of days, so I'm going to take Mayweather's I don't think we think of it like that.
Former boxer Paulie Malignaggi believes the potential bout could also represent another major payday, similar to the original Mayweather vs. Pacquiao fight in 2015. Although that fight generated enormous hype worldwide, many fans felt the action inside the ring didn't quite match expectations. Instead of a high-tempo battle, the contest unfolded more like a tactical chess match. In view 16. Even now, Pacquiao continues to show impressive conditioning. His speed, experience, and natural punching ability still make him dangerous. On the other side, Mayweather remains famous for his defensive brilliance, ring intelligence, and precise timing, qualities that defined his undefeated career. Malignaggi suggested that while nostalgia will attract viewers, the fight may lean more toward calculated strategy and entertainment rather than a wild back-and-forth brawl.
Was also a little bit too late, and they didn't really fight with that passion and fire. It was more like, I'll dance, you dance, and if nobody gets hurt, we both win, you know? And that's not really what fans want to see. Having said that, the first time around was for the championship of the world. Floyd was champion. Pacquiao was challenging him. I think Floyd had the WBC title at the time, so on and so forth. And you know what I say about. And at the time, it was still a fight that was viable within the whole world landscape of the welterweight division. This time around, it's not really a viable fight within the landscape of the welterweight division. But it's like I always complain about Canelo. As long as you don't take the belts with you and hold them hostage, and the sanctioning bodies allow you to hold them hostage, I don't mind guys doing this kind of thing. Let's face it. Is it the only time we've seen this? We've seen this time and again. I mean, Leonard did the third fight with Duran and Hearns in 1980.
Max Kellerman also shared his thoughts on the rumored rematch. While he usually avoids discussing fighters' finances, he acknowledged that a bout between two legends like Mayweather and Pacquiao would likely generate a massive payday. Kellerman added that if Mayweather does return to the ring, he hopes the performance matches the scale of the event and rewards him with a financial ending worthy of his legacy. He emphasized that fans are drawn not only by money or nostalgia but also by the chance to see two of boxing's most iconic figures share the ring once again. Their contrasting styles, combined with years of history, could still make the fight a fascinating spectacle for boxing fans around the world.
In rematch for Hearns and the third fight with Duran, I think those sold pretty good as well. People got into it. Were they kind of duds? Yeah. I mean, the third Duran and Larin fight at the Mirage, people kind of are probably more forgetful about it. But regardless, the nostalgia aspect of it, like the champ said, is going to attract people. It's gonna make people curious. There's also the aspect of it where the new fan base is always curious about the old-time fighters, which is why Tyson always gets views even today, because people are always curious about the Mike Tyson mystique, the Mike Tyson effect. So people that weren't able to be alive and wake up the morning of a Mike Tyson fight to know what that feels like, want to feel that today. I promise you, it's nothing like it was in 1989 with Tyson, no matter what you guys want to feel. But regardless, I think people get curious about that. And I think this is going to be sort of the same.
That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates from the world of boxing.